Hello, I am Hyper G. I'm here with Lucky Sixes.
Hello, beautiful.
Thanks, mate.
YouTubers.
Ah, thought you were calling me beautiful.
No, you are a cross between an orc and a saurian.
Yes, I am. That is true. So
scaly and green.
Yep.
A bit frog-like.
Okay, I'll take it. It's a compliment. It's a beautiful one. So yeah, I'll take it. Okay, PTG, Proxy Table Gaming, here with another fact-filled...
Yep, nothing but hard,
gaming.
Straight facts.
Yeah, you even hit the table and probably caused vibrations down the microphone.
Lots of vibrations.
Good vibrations. Yeah, PTG here with Proxy Table Gaming Battle Report 006, which is momentously our first pre-tournament battle in Bristol.
Yes. So we've had many pre-tournament battles.
We have.
Our first. So we went down on the Friday, the day before.
The day before the battle.
Caught up with some people, rolled some dice. And...
yeah, had some battles. And your opponent, ironically, it turns out, is a repeat of our last practice battle.
Yeah.
So it's your Elves versus Dwarven Elves.
A slightly different looking dwarves, but
totally different.
A guy called Terry as well. Very good sport. Very good. Had a lot of fun.
Good bloke. Yeah.
So it's quite nice to play with someone like that, especially as we're having a practice and things. So it's nice just to get our armies out there and fighting against tournament things.
Yeah.
So yeah, lovely.
Good chap, Terry. Good chap. So that was what you were playing, Deployment in Circle, which caused all sorts of rulebook checking.
Yeah, we didn't know actually what it was.
No.
But in the end, so he got the thing. He chose to be the attacker, and obviously had to do as a defender. And our secondary objective was Spores of War. So you have three. What are they?
Treasure tokens.
Treasure tokens, and we had to get them. So
you had to get them.
You had to.
If you wanted that objective, you had to.
Or you failed.
Yeah, failed miserably. Yeah.
The choice.
So nice. Got a picture of your magic because he didn't have any.
He had none.
Yeah.
Interestingly, so he went full blown combat and shooting. So no magic at all. So this was alchemy, exactly the same as the previous dwarf. So I thought I did all right points wise against them. So why not against these?
And as you mentioned, your list had already been submitted by that point.
Yeah.
So
and I quite again to reiterate, I quite like. I've got the Favour of Melodis and Rod of Battle as extras anyway.
Yeah.
I like having the +1 AP and flaming attacks because it works well with the attribute.
Yeah.
I like having the +1/+2 armor because it allows my Lion Chariot, my Dragon, and my Knights of Rhymer all to get 2/1+ armor, which is very nice.
Yeah.
And I like Molten Copper because I can cast it in combat.
Yeah. So you've got good spread of spells.
So the choice has tended to be between the Silver Spike and which is the bolt thrower essentially, and -1 to their armor as a permanent thing. But I quite like having 2 magic missiles.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stick with that unless I really feel like that's not useful.
Yeah. Good choice.
So looking at my deployments,
it's a very colourful deployment.
It is. Yeah. The battle mats. I love a good battle mat.
Really do love it. We need to get some of these for our battles. It makes all the difference.
So this is right over on my left corner. So literally just as the picture finishes at the bottom is the left side of the table. I've got my knights, my dragon next to him, my Queen's Guard just behind the forest, but looking to go in there as soon as possible because he's got some shooters as well, as you see. Obviously all the lists as well if you want to look at them in detail are in the comments. My Lion Chariot's just the other side of that dragon. Okay, you can't quite see him.
He's high.
Seaguard behind the eagle's there at the top, just behind the Queen's Guard.
And then you got
Chaff just the other side of the river.
I bet every time you call the Lancers chaff, they snigger at you.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean you'll see from the next few things, but the Lancers were over there on that side with no challenge as well.
No.
He ended up being an attacker, but did it so that he could castle in a corner.
Castle in a corner. So what's he got?
He's got spears there. He's got some crossbows.
Got a king in there.
He's got 3 characters in there.
Yeah. King in there and a BSB in there.
King,
a Thane, just a Thane,
BSB, and a Thane. I think it is quite a lot in there. The next one is
Clan Marksman with crossbows and great weapons.
The ones you can just see on the other side of the hill are Deep Watch.
Yeah,
and he's got 2 catapults, which are very nicely converted into like
army bunkers,
with nets and things, with an engineer next to him. The one at the back is entrenched and is flaming as well.
Right, yeah. So that's
so quite cool. But yes, he's got 2 units of miners there with great weapons and throwing weapons.
They had great weapons as well.
Yeah, great weapons and throwing weapons as ambushers.
Yeah.
So, but that's his army.
All in that picture.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yep. There it is again.
Mm-hmm.
So I was taking the pictures at this point because I hadn't started a battle elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went first. That's part of my vanguard as well, and my lancers went to take the objective on the right-hand side.
Yeah. So this is where you're standing. So this is actually taken from the other side of the board.
Mm-hmm.
So I wandered round for a little walk.
You did.
Get me.
I moved up. So like I said, moved up my Queen's Guard into the forest. The what's it called? Sea Guard moved just behind them because they can. I mean, range-wise, we're really quite close to each other. Eagle stayed there just for a bit. In fact, actually, he moved over behind the Knights over Imo just to do chaff if I wanted. I moved up to give him an 11-inch charge with the Spearman, thinking he's not going to even risk that. We'll see. And
I'm not laughing because it happens, but that's just funny that you risked an 11-inch charge against you.
Yeah, and my dragon moved up to be within 18 inches to cast some spells.
Yes, I saw you measuring that very rigorously.
Yeah, so mainly of the Silver Spike.
Mainly because it took about 3 hours for you to do it. But yeah, there you go.
Magic dice, so lots of valor tokens, which is nice. So I get more extra. That's the Silver Spike just there.
Yeah.
So
that must have been quite. Was that a D2? So that's D3.
Yes, D3. So I got 2 off.
So average. Well, anything's average on a D3. But
yeah, so I was quite pleased to start off. I got some with my shooting who had moved. I managed to get 2 wounds off the crossbows. So I thought not a bad start.
Right.
Thinking away.
This is now into his turn.
Yeah. So my Reavers have moved to his backfield.
Yeah.
And he moved one of his characters out who had a breath weapon.
Yeah, it did. We'll see what happens with that in a minute. A couple of photos
to look at them. He also moved his
shield bearer.
Yeah, his shield bearer guy.
Not a king, I don't think. I think it was.
Could he have been the BSB?
I don't think it was. I think one of these guys is a BSB. I'm sure.
So he's just an extra character, and he moved him out because he thought he could
hold a charge. So he's rerollable armor.
He is tanky,
and you're rerolling to wound against him. Is that right?
So he's a tanky guy.
So he's got what did the old helmet used to be called?
Bluffer's helm.
Bluffer's helm.
Similar to that,
but only dwarves have that now in their runes.
So he's moved up his spearman a little bit, moved up his deep watch a little bit. Otherwise, not much change.
Yep. Sound
enough. That is the effects of the breath weapon. But I managed to
use the bell token.
Yeah. So no, I didn't use a bell token.
What's that? Oh, that's just
there.
This is on your
side. He killed 4, and I passed the panic.
You did. Well done.
So I got 1, and 2 catapults later, he killed 2. To be honest, the star metal I did help out with one of those,
right?
And reduced it down to from the 3 to 2. So at least that's helping out a little bit. But I was surprised actually it took that much off 2 catapults.
It's good hitting.
I'm expecting to die to cannons, but catapults I didn't. Obviously, it's something I've neglected. So
I think he used his engineer with one of the catapult shots, didn't he?
Yeah.
So that he was hitting on a 4 or something.
I've got 2 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
Which isn't great.
So that's a bit scary.
Onto my turn, and I charge the spears straight on in the front.
Yeah.
The reason I'm not fully in, so I've got 4 guys that aren't in, is because just to the right of them, there is is his guy that's chaffing.
Yeah.
Is on the thread, and my dragon has charged him instead.
Yeah.
So I can't get over enough to get fully in.
I've got a picture of that. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Other
My line chariot moves up just to help out.
Yeah.
Just get in range of stuff.
Yeah.
And
did those guys move up, or
I
did I
think
just take a picture of that?
these guys move up, really.
No, I didn't know exactly where they were. But this time you're volley firing because you didn't move them.
I think
see through here.
I think the Queen's Guard have taken a few wounds as well from quarrelers. From the crossbowmen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's where I am. Reaver runs away from the breath weapon, thinking,
don't want any more of that.
Any of that.
It's one use only, but still.
He's
not going to kill him in combat. So,
They just want to get out of his line of sight.
And cause a problem in the backfield.
Lancers.
This is facing the
so
opponent's
they're
right corner.
So if everything's happening on the left side of the board, they're on the complete opposite end, and they
holding on to their treasure.
Don't expect to see them again.
No,
in the rest of the battle report.
Shame that you have to do it with Lancers, who are actually half decent combat.
Yeah, but there's only 5 of them. To secure at least one of the tokens is good. Yeah. So it means there's only 2 we're fighting over now, and I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah,
it's what I think I need to be using them more.
As a cannon dark Pepsi, dark Coke.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, and some magic.
So the only thing from this, I managed to get the favour of Melodus off, which is nice to get off.
Yeah, not a lot of dice in that phase.
Yeah,
but that was
I think I did try as a silver spike on this thing, but he dispelled that one.
Yeah.
This is Queen's Guard, doing 7 wounds, and even though it looks like there's more,
that's including the ones he killed last turn. Yeah, that was just one pile of dead, and 7 indicates that. Yeah.
And then I do 2 more with the Sea Guard.
Yeah, I think that's right way around, because the Sea Guard, even though volley firing.
Either way, between them I do 9 wounds.
Because you're wounded on 5s with Sea Guard.
So take them down quite drastically this turn, which is nice.
Yeah.
Shooting. Combat, I do 2 wounds to the
whatever he is, character.
Yeah,
which is quite good because you're re-rolling your wounds, and he's got to re-roll about armor. I think.
So he's down to 1 wound.
Very good.
And he fails his leadership check, and this was due to terror. So he actually passed it, but because of the -1 for fear and terror, he failed. He gets away. I only rolled 4. I think.
You did. You rolled 2, 1, 11, 2, 1.
Yeah. And I needed a 10 to get into the crossbows. I didn't make it because obviously I got 4, but it's a pretty nice position for him to be in.
Yeah, because this was your turn. That happened.
Yeah, and so I just need to weather 1 more because I'm within 12 of the closest one.
Yeah.
Catapult.
So that catapult.
I need to weather 1 more.
No, I thought that catapult could see the back of you.
One of them can.
Oh, only one of them can.
And other combat. I go to town.
Of course.
But he's steadfast.
Mm-hmm. You also killed a character of his.
Yeah, I put
outside of a duel.
I put a lot of into his. I think it might have been his BSB.
I think it must have been because I don't remember his BSB being anywhere else.
So I put some attacks into his BSB to try and get him off.
There's a champion versus champion duel that you did an overkill on.
Yeah, and he says fast and he passes.
Yeah, as you would expect.
And he is the next photo.
That is.
I think that's one favourite Melis because I
managed to heal a wound.
I stopped the wound happening
in the previous combat,
which is nice. Mm-hmm. And I think the next one is him reforming. Yeah, so he reforms to get some more spears in for more attacks. Which
is that a bit controversial because it's reducing his ranks.
He actually got more because I was going to reform to get more of me in, and he said, "I'm just going to reform," and did that.
So got your models in anyway.
I didn't have to do anything.
So you were quite happy with him doing that?
Yeah, I thought, well, it gets me more involved, and I need as many attacks as I can. And
he's got less ranks.
So, but now it's good.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, I was happy with where we were at with that.
Yeah.
His turn. Mine has come on.
Yeah. Only 1 unit rolled enough to come on. So the other unit is still sat there. But yeah, that's a little bit of a troubling position for them to be in.
Yeah, they can cause some havoc. His crossbows march to be out of line of sight my dragon, and his deep watch followed.
Yeah,
put some pressure on.
That guy is just there.
He's got a great axe, so we thought I'd take a picture.
Yep. He rallies. That dude rallies. And he moves. Oh, as he moves his engineer up.
Yeah.
And this is not another war machine, it's just his pile of dice from back when it was supporting the crossbows. Actually, I wasn't sure if I was. I moved that in the end because it was getting in the way of the pictures.
Oh, okay.
But
that's mine.
I'm not sure.
That's my dice.
Oh, I gave it to Terry.
Oh, right. He gave it to me in the end.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, he's a good lad.
Yeah. God, I didn't know if that annoyed him because I moved that off of the board and I thought I was annoying him.
No,
but if it was your dice anyway, that's fine.
No, he's quite good. He keeps on giving me these dice. They're not my dice, they're your dice. I said,
Yeah, what a liability.
One wound gets off on this because of the favour.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, no, it is. There's a better photo demonstrating that.
Yeah, but he does get one wound off.
Yeah, but you've saved one.
Which crucially means he's alive.
He's still alive, which is all you need.
In this combat, I do 5 to him.
Because you haven't got the strength bonus on the charge anymore.
Yeah, which I think is a fair whack, to be fair. He does 1 to me, but I save it for the favour.
And that's also
this is saving me left, right and centre, really. Like
the favour of Melodis is incredible
it's doing
at this point.
And subsequently...
Well, your dragon's alive.
So I'm winning 5-0. I think he is not steadfast by one model. And actually that means he runs.
Yeah.
I chase after and I catch him.
Yeah,
and
that's
that
incredible.
is wonderful news.
It's a major
that to go into a spear unit like in the front and be fully healed.
Yeah, 0 wounds.
I think the odds are that never happens.
No,
but with
you should take a couple of wounds to the high AP.
I took 2 wounds.
Just favoured.
The favour helped me out, so I think the combo of everything, and obviously him failing the leadership, which is unlucky, was very...
Yeah, one less model dying, he's steadfast as well.
So, yeah.
And obviously that is less of a problem now.
Yeah. Combination of a few things, very happy. I am a very happy general right now.
Yeah. And now we go to your pictures, which is why the colours changed ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Funny, huh?
So you ended up getting another game, didn't you?
I then began my game, which was the next report.
This, because that was on his turn, this ends up being on my turn. If we go from left to right, my knights turn around just to face the rest of the battle, but outside of the miner's line of sight, so they can't charge.
Yeah.
My dragon charges into the war machines who have been doing so much hurt to me, with a bit of revenge in mind. Mm-hmm. My lion chariot charges very closely, charges the crossbow great weapon guys. So obviously I'm
hoping to breeze
I'm just hoping my I can survive that, really.
Yeah.
And my Queen's Guard and Sea Guard move back a bit to get a bit of distance between them and the Deep Watch.
Yeah.
Lancers are over there, which you can see. You can see them again.
Oh.
And the Reaver at the back keeps moving out. So it's a bit of a chase around sort of thing with the engineer. Yeah. That's a close up of them charging in. Another close up. This is my magic dice. Just more often than not, I'm converting as many as I can.
Yeah.
With magic dice. So, and I managed to get 2 spells off on him, which he let go because he didn't want the favour off. Quite.
Yes. By now he's hurting from Melodis.
Yeah. So I managed to get +1 to hit and better armour.
Yeah.
So he's a 1-up armour and +1 to hit, which is great with my great weapons. Guys, as you can see, he
breezes.
So again, go from the top. My dragon goes through into the next war machine. My lion chariot does very, very well. I don't get him below steadfast, but he fails at
another failed discipline test.
So that's the third, at least the third one. in this battle. So again, a bit bad luck on his part, but I mean, I didn't take a wound or anything. I was smashing him, but he shouldn't have failed as steadfast. And then otherwise, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, one thing we forgot to mention particularly is I was actually watching when your knights had the last turn of combat with that spear unit. He rolled 10 dice to wound you, needing to wound you on a 4, and I think he only got 2 4-ups.
No, I mean the spear versus knights. There was a huge amount of luck on, and it was almost like I had particularly good rolls. Yeah, that's above average. Yeah, even if it was only slightly, it was above average. And Terry had very horrible rolls. So he should have. Yeah, that should have been a slightly, at least a more prolonged combat.
Yeah, just thought that was worth going back to mention because Terry did suffer from some dice problems.
What? Just to say that all my wonderful generous.
Yeah, it was nothing to do with your skill. It was all to do with Terry's
lucky sixes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so carry on as you were.
So this is just a close-up?
Yeah, I think so. You're going into the next war machine.
Right, so this one, going into his turn, he charges my Queen's Guard with his Deep Watch. I flee because I'm a bit close, thinking that if I flee past my Sea Guard, it's quite a bit of a distance then. But my Sea Guard panic as well. And literally, as the bottom of that picture lies, is the bottom of the table. Yeah. So we are very close to the edge, and we are fleeing.
Very lucky to not be off the board there, I think.
Yeah, well...
You'd say it was a calculated risk.
I needed a 10, I think, to get off, so with my Sea Guard. So I was never going off with my Queen's Guard, but my Sea Guard failing then needed a 10 to get off them.
Yeah, but if your Queen's Guard had fled another inch, there wouldn't have been room for your Sea Guard to go in there.
Queen's Guard fled and bounced past my Sea Guard.
Oh, okay, so they'd gone as far as they could. Yeah, a bit of a leapfrog.
So they actually gained inches by going past the Sea Guard.
Gotcha.
So it wasn't...
Perhaps I thought close. You were luckier than you actually were then. That was,
but I mean, I got roll a 10 on my Sea Guard, that's 700 points off the board.
So. 700 points, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Which is a huge swing. But yeah, so they're both fleeing. His miners come on at the bottom.
They do.
And he moves around with his miners on the left. Obviously, failed charges with the Deep Watch. And that's about it.
Yeah. Your Lancers still there?
Still there, they're still going. He, as you can see, my Queen's Guard, who are technically fleeing, are down by about 8. Yeah. He does a fair amount of wounds with throwing weapons.
They're really good. I like throwing weapons.
I think it's good.
On the miners. Yeah.
Onto my turn, and that thumb's nearly in the way at the bottom.
Yeah.
But both my units thankfully
both thankfully panic.
Both thankfully panic the opposite way and rally.
Yeah.
So I just turn to face the miners, even though I'm expecting a charge.
Yeah, because you're not shooting this turn.
One thing I didn't say at the top actually. With my knights, as you can see, they're now facing a different way.
Oh yeah,
that's because they've got a few wounds behind them. So his rerollable tank guy charged the flank of my knight unit, got in a challenge with my guy, my prince, and actually did 2 wounds to me with nothing in return. Yeah. Obviously, I was steadfast and a stuck, but I'm now down to 1 wound, my general, with that guy who's sitting there. And I'm thinking, whoa.
Did you use your Nova Flare to count this charge? Or had you already used it in the spear challenge?
I think I'd used it in the spear challenge. Yeah. Because I wanted to
maximise your kills.
I think I challenged someone out in the second round.
Yeah.
And got some wounds there. But yeah, so that happened at the top there. And yeah, so this is on to my turn. Magic. I get a few dice. I don't get anything off from what I can tell. And it leads on to his turn because obviously my shooters can't shoot, and there's no. I say there's no other combat. I think there might be, but we'll come on to that.
This is you rallying, isn't it?
This is me rallying. No, this is him charging. with his mines onto my Queen's Guard. Obviously, I'm too close. This is he's charging the side of there, hoping to get into my light chariot.
Yeah.
And he's charging into the flank of my
rear,
which, as you can see, is a bit further away than what was before, because actually we had a bit of a pillow fight in the second round.
Yes, you did.
But he ended up failing his test
again
on a -2.
Yeah, on a -2 that time.
Well, that was the first time he charged. I was a -3, but steadfast.
Yeah,
and then this time I didn't suffer any wounds. He didn't suffer any wounds. But I had a banner and a rank.
Yeah, and
actually he failed again. And it wasn't a likely fail.
7.
Yeah,
it's failable. But
so he failed, and I ran him down, which means there's a bit of room between us. But he's charged there.
Yeah,
so that's taken up to date. Gets in there,
of course,
into my Lion Chariot. Gets into the rear of my fellows.
Yeah, looks like you've got a couple of spells off as well.
Word of Iron, is that extra armour, I think.
Plus Glory of Gold there.
Oh, Glory of Gold, what's that?
+1 AP.
+1 AP.
Yeah.
And he gets in at the bottom as well. So that's the overview of everything. He's turned his Deep Watch to face my
chariot
as well.
Who's in combat with that dude.
Yeah. He overruns with his miners into just into the middle of the board.
Quite a long overrun there.
Yeah, I think he got like 12, but
killed all your
Queen's Guard pretty combat.
easily.
Yeah, absolutely smashed me.
So they've got great weapons as well as throwing weapons.
Yeah.
Oh,
a very, very blurry. But
yeah.
I'll tell you what happened in this one is that he charged my rear. I did 5 wounds to him before he strung. He did 1 to me. I won combat, and he fled, and I ran him down. And it was very unlucky. And if you go back 2 as well, so what actually happened, so in the line, so he gave his hand there, and sort of said, okay, but we carried on a little bit. The Lion Chariot combat, where he's charged his character into the flank, I actually kill him before he strikes,
right?
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's a very, very silly thing. Just to think, and then his Deep Watch failed the panic.
Oh, you're kidding me!
No, which is, and he was like, "I wish we didn't carry on."
Well, so he'd already conceded at that point, and then it got worse.
And we talked it through, and we were like, "Oh, what happens?" And we rolled a few bits here and there, and sort of said, "Well, what happens with this? What happens there?"
Yeah.
So he ended up, so he was fleeing with a Deep Watch. His
man,
guy died. So he just had his miners left, and it was like
that's horrible.
It was horrible.
So Dwarf's discipline really didn't work at all for them in this battle.
No. I mean, I think luck was a big part of this. But I mean,
you didn't do anything wrong though.
No.
So it wasn't like.
I mean, my Favour Melodis, I think, was quite a big part in saving. It
saved a lot of wounds on your dragon and
important wounds. I think it saved 3 wounds in total, but they were so important at the time. A dragon staying alive.
It cleared out 2 catapults.
Cleared the catapults and engineer and survived.
And the magic on that dragon.
The swing of him staying alive and killing those things is about 2,000 points.
Easily.
So it's huge. Obviously, the Knights of Rhymer doing a bit of a job on the spears helped out.
And killing the character.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. I mean, it was a really, really, really fun battle.
Yeah, we definitely didn't blame Terry for conceding when he did, even though he did kind of play it on anyway.
We talked it through and everything. But,
he wasn't rolling.
A really fun battle. We haven't even mentioned it. His models are very, very well painted as well.
Yes, we should mention that.
And I think that's what we'll find in the tournament coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is that we've got some very nice painted models, and it's very nice to play against, and it's class.
Yeah.
But yeah, really fun battle, really good guy as well. He's one of those. It was quite nice playing him as a pre-game, because he was one that sort of we both talked to each other and said, you forgot this, you forgot that, and it was really a friendly game.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we wanted going in. We didn't want a really strict game or anything. So he was a good lad. good battle to have.
And considering his dice weren't fantastic, he was still...
definitely. It was good value for it. So, really,
MVP for you?
I can't see past the Knights.
No,
really.
they do like.
Although the spell,
not the Lancers.
Well, they ended up. I mean, they did actually win me the objective.
They did,
believe it or not, because that's why the Deep Watch were there in the first place. Is that
claiming that objective, and then they panicked.
And they panicked. So, but no, the Knights were fantastic.
Yeah,
and the Dragon Mage was a very, very close second, but I think the Knights are the guys.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But yeah, quality battle.
Great.
Nice to meet Terry. Thanks very much for the battle, and
okay,
start with a win.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed this battle report. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and we'll be up with another practice battle.
Yeah,
we had a couple more practice battles after this.
Yeah.
On the day before the tournament, so we're going to go through those in our next reports. So look forward to those. My Orcs and Goblins up next. Cool. Right, we'll end it there. Thank you very much, and on to the next one.
See you later.